So Christian and I played Diablo. Let's go ahead and
Yes, we
fucking
did.
talk about that a little bit. So this was my first chance. It was Server Slam, aka SummerSlam,
It was
WWE,
fantastic.
bitch.
They fixed a
And
lot of the problems from the first time.
it was great time, sir. It was a great
It
time.
was
I
fantastic.
didn't have any issues with the game whatsoever.
I only had issues at the end of the session, I guess you would say, when they
I think.
were shutting down the servers
Oh yeah.
and didn't tell anybody. So that's when we started having issues. But I'll explain those later.
I mean, you just play them now if you want.
Oh no, so when they shut down the servers, or they were attempting to shut down the servers, they didn't tell anybody they were doing it. They didn't tell us what time, or they didn't tell us like 5 minutes. Hey, servers shut down. But it was like what 2 o'clock in the middle of Sunday. Like it wasn't like the end of the night. Like so, me and Dan were trying to load into the main city, like to TP, teleport.
TP from a bunghole.
I'm Cornholio. But yeah, you would not teleport. You could not do anything. So, but you could continue the mission. But at the end of the mission, when you were trying to go to another whatever portal or wherever the mission ended, you would just respawn. Like it would go to the loading screen, load, and you respawn right where you went in to that portal. But yet, maybe let me run all the way back. By the time I ran all the way back to the beginning of the dungeon, that's when the servers went kaput.
I am curious why they decided to cut it so early. Like, why
But it
didn't you
was
just
like
wait?
10 minutes, like not even 10 minutes, like 20 minutes of me, back and forth trying to do shit and wouldn't let me do anything.
So
So,
dumb.
I don't know.
Like, let us fucking play, dog. Like,
Right.
what is 5 more hours?
Right.
What is 5 more hours?
And
I don't think it
some
hurts you
people get
anything.
off of work, man. Some people get off at work 3 o'clock on a
Exactly.
Sunday. So shit, let them play.
So I know Christian kind of shared his thoughts on the previous beta. This time I played 2 or 3 sessions of this beta. I can't remember. I know I played one with you and Dan. I did play one with Eric and Carmen, which that is on the YouTube channel. By the way, there's a link in the description below. If you're listening to the audio only format of this episode, there's a link to our YouTube channel for this particular episode. While you're there, like, subscribe, do all that good shit for the channel. Really helps us get our names out there. It helps us be searchable and shit like that. So by doing so, really helps us. So please like, share, subscribe, the whole fucking 9 yards. Okay.
Help us, help you, help us.
Okay. What he said. And we have I think it's like a 40-minute long episode of the Let's Play demo of Server Slam. So you can go check it out there if you want. I chose Necromancer. Now, typically when I play games like this, I am a barbarian. I am the guy that likes to fucking get in there all nice and deep like and just beat the shit out of people. Okay. No defense. We've said this on the podcast since the beginning of time. Okay.
Some of my Let's Play series mention that. Like I'm playing like Matt. I'm no defense, just attack. I'm being serious. Like the Let's Play for Dead Island 2, there's a couple of spots where I'm just eating hits, like almost dying. I'm playing like Matt.
Hey,
no defense.
I just like to be balls deep in people.
I don't blame you. It's fantastic.
So it was kind of out of character for me to choose Necromancer. It's kind of, I mean, you're still kind of balls deep in people, but you're definitely having like henchmen kind of do your work for you.
Basically a gangbang.
Yes.
There's a lot. You had a lot of people.
I did. I love how you were like, bro, are you ever gonna like stop raising these people? No.
Dude, like he would like no lie. I wish we recorded it. Like me and Dan would literally attack half his people because we thought they were enemies. Because he would just spawn up out of nowhere. Like,
Yep.
bro.
I was legitimately every time that we would kill a bunch of enemies, I would raise them again to kind of re-heal them and whatnot. And yeah, it was there's a lot of them. I think I had like 6 of them.
Yeah, you did. It was fantastic.
So Necromancer was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Um I'm trying to think, am I gonna stick with Necromancer going into the actual game, which comes out in 2 fucking weeks, guys. Less than 2
From what
weeks.
I heard, you keep your character. I'm just saying. Well, that's
The
what I
server slam
heard.
thing said this was not going to carry over to the game.
So how do you keep over your level 20 stuff that you get for free?
That's a good question.
Because if you got to level 20 at the server slam, you got free like cosmetics.
Mm-hmm.
So you're supposed to get a bag and some cosmetic for your mount when you get a mount. So just saying.
That'd be cool. I mean, I would love to start where I'm at.
Right.
That'd be great.
Right.
Did you watch any of the cutscenes?
I did actually when I same cutscenes were from the first server. The first time they had the beta, I watched them. So I didn't did not rewatch them again because they were the same from last time.
Yeah, I was kind of the I was of the mindset that I didn't really give a shit about story or any of that. So
I
I
think
think
the
I
only
watched the
cutscene
first.
we watched was the one in the church. Was the
Yeah,
only one I
I watched
watched.
that one, and then the very first cutscene, like to start the game, I
Yeah,
watched that just to get kind of a feel for it and whatnot.
right.
But other than that, I skipped it all.
I
I didn't
skipped
really give a
everything.
I didn't give a shit about it. I wanted to play the game
Right.
and see how it was. The story will come later. Shout out.
I mean, when we have the game, when we can watch it all we want.
Exactly.
So
So my question to you is, are you buying the Ultimate Edition to get this 4 days early? Or
sir,
are you just gonna buy it for the when it
it's already
originally
bought.
launches?
It's already bought.
Oh, this dude said, I'm getting it 4 days early, bitch.
Dude, I am getting it 4 days early, and I got I think the $80 or $70 one.
Mm-hmm. The Ultimate
I
Edition.
got the Ultimate Edition. That's what I got for the. And what I'm told, it crosses over, so I can use it on my Xbox or I can use it on my PC because I have downloaded the beta for my PC
That would
and
be
I didn't buy
fucking
none.
cool.
I did not buy anything, except for the one on the PlayStation because I
Oh,
downloaded the beta and played with or attempted to play with Brian and Corey. I
mm-hmm.
wasn't high enough level at the time. I was
I tried
new.
seeing if they wanted to play, and they didn't fucking say anything to me.
Yeah, no, I was in the first time. The first time. I don't think they re-downloaded the
Oh,
second
okay.
time.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
the
they left me
first.
fucking high and dry. I was like, hey guys, let's do a gangbang. Like, let's get all together and fucking let's gank these guys, you know?
Right.
But no, it was, I mean, no offense to Eric and Carmen. I mean, I had a great time with y'all, but I was expecting more.
That's what she said.
And indeed. But yeah, I had a great time. I don't know what I'm going to do as far as my character goes. If I'm going to stick with Necromancer, or if I'm going to, or maybe if I'm going to play like the first hour a few times with different characters. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's kind of up in the air at this point, but highly enjoyed it. I got the pre-order at GameStop to get the fucking Steelbook edition, which looks fucking dope, by the way. And that is basically the only reason why I am not playing that shit 4 days early, because I don't get a steelbook with it.
That's fair. That's fair. My biggest pet peeve of the whole thing is still the skills. So you got to see firsthand what the
Yes.
skills look like. They're fucking horribly put together compared
The
to
UI for it is bad.
The other three compared to, yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah, the UI is bad. It doesn't really tell you, it doesn't really show you what your it doesn't show you what those move sets are. So it's kind of hard to say. You look at this one and it's like, oh, that sounds kind of fucking cool. But when you actually do it in fucking real life after you already spent your skill points for it, it's like, wow, this move kind of sucks. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't look cool at all. and it's
Mhm.
not even doing any that much damage. It's little blood
You
spikes.
have
That's
to be
all it is.
familiar. You have to be literally familiar with the characters because all the spells and all the moves are all the same for the most part from every other Diablo. Like for Barbarian, they have the whirlwind, they have leap, they have the war cries, they have all those. They explain they do other things now. I mean, not fully other things, but they do quite a bit different things. They don't last nowhere near as long. Shout out. Um, but there's also a lot of hidden skills that you can unlock. Like you can unlock thorns now for barbarians, but you can also find them in armors. So
Mm-hmm.
I used to only be able to find them in armor, the thorns, and thorns do a lot for barbarian. Every time they take a hit, that's more damage towards the people that are hitting you, on top of what you are already doing. So, like for your necromancer, I'm sure you needed corpse explosion, um,
I think I
raise the
had
dead,
that.
obviously, golems. You need those.
Dude, that scythe that I had,
That
so
side was
fucking
hot.
sick.
That thing was
So
hot.
sick. it, if I play with Necromancer, it'll be because I had that scythe.
Well, there's multiple builds because when I did Diablo 2, when the remake came out, I did a necromancer, and you can either do straight up army build or you can do DPS build. But still have the stuff, but you have other skills other than because your DPS, you kill something, you can blow it up, the dead body. So
Mm-hmm.
if you have a horde of people and you blow up multiple bodies, it's literally a grenade launcher next to their feet, and it
That'd be
does
dope.
damage. It does damage. So there's that.
Damage. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about playing Diablo 4 when it comes out, sir.